Are you ready to unveil the mystery of the mind? Stay tuned and explore the illusion of the mind, exposing the virtual reality that has imprisoned you for a very long time, and discover the power of the space between. Have you ever noticed how the mind constantly narrates our experiences, labeling everything we encounter? It tells us it's hot or cold, identifies objects, and forms judgments about people. But do we really need this constant narration? If we pause and observe, we realize that we don't actually need the mind to narrate our every perception or feeling. We can observe and experience the world without the constant stream of thoughts. The world unfolds before us, and our perceptions are clear without the overlay of thoughts. By relying on the mind to narrate, we unintentionally try to control our reality. This unnecessary safety mechanism combines us within the boundaries of our own thoughts, creating a virtual reality that becomes our universe. We live in our own individual worlds. The world of the mind and its thoughts is all we know. We have created a virtual reality, a false world through the mind. We are living in our own individual worlds, unaware that there is so much more. We have mistaken the mind for who we are. We have made it our sole reference point for reality. It has become a filter through which we perceive and interact with the world. But what if there's more beyond this limited perspective? Have we ever dared to explore beyond the confines of our individual worlds? We have never really experimented with anything else, as the unknown sometimes gives rise to fear, ridicule, and uncertainty. But should we allow these factors to confine us to a fearful and limited existence? Our mental narratives, our opinions, do not change the world. The world is going to go on as it always does, no matter what we think. Do we really want to live in a limited, fearful world when there is so much more out there to be experienced? The mind is basically a powerful tool. It not only helps us to operate in this world, but can be used for creating beauty, solving problems, composing music, and expressing art. In the absence of mind chatter, when we simply observe without the need for constant thought, we open ourselves to the richness of what actually lies before us. In moments of quiet and stillness, free from mental noise, a fundamental question arises. Who is the observer? Who is it that knows we are observing? When we become aware of what is actually happening around us, without the mind's constant narration, without dwelling on the past or worrying about the future, without judgments of ourselves or others. When we let go of the mind chatter and simply observe, we open ourselves to a world of peace. We enter the space between our true essence. It is who we are at our core. In fact, all things, including our bodies, consist of atoms, and all atoms are predominantly empty space. They are actually made up of 99.999% space. Therefore, we are essentially made up of pure space. We are the space between all the mind chatter. Because the constant chatter of the mind has taken all of our attention, we have forgotten who we are. We have unintentionally created a barrier, an incessant veil of thoughts that keeps us distracted and confined within the limited world of the mind. We are the space between all the mental noise, the thoughts and the narratives. We are not seeking to get to the space between. We are the space between. We are lifting the veil of the mind and awakening from the dream. We move beyond the limitations of individuality and break free from the confines of the mind and constant mind chatter. We no longer live solely within the confines of the mind. Regardless of what is happening around us, we start to see the world in a different light, a world brimming with movement, wonder, and surprise. As we embrace the space between, we realize our interconnectedness as part of a unified whole. We see that we are like a drop in the sea, a droplet, a part of the whole ocean. We realize that we are inherently connected to each other. Our existence transforms into a state of joy, irrespective of external circumstances. Our perspective shifts to a captivating world teeming with wonder and unexpected delights. Thank you for watching. If you found this message resonated with you, remember to hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss upcoming videos.